Oh. Hello, Orville. And Jackie. Sid Bame. I don't know you, but you seemed awfully... Oh! Oh, that's right. Retrieving the scroll. What kind of scroll? Likewise, we could figure or use more gamblers on the job, so let's send Underfoot and Stray. For Underfoot and the Stray, they should be pulling into the harbor for long. The railroad says that the theft disclosed work at the Garnet League, a notorious bandit outlaw feared throughout Doma. Interesting. So that's interesting. So you don't ever get to Kagane as a ninja until like you're like 60 or 63 or something like that. So that's like that's kind of interesting overall. So where would you get the information? I'm assuming that is around here somewhere, maybe? 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 No, it's down. It's down. Of course it has to be down. What? Now what? Where'd that? Where? For the life of me, where could it be? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I kind of like... I have to see where this is going, actually. We'll have to see. Alright, I'm back. Allow me to see if I had this right. So we're sure the Garnet Leagues lifted the scroll from the Guardian storehouse at the bidding of unknown high-end client. They meant to sail straight from Yasha to Gungai, but ran afoul of the Confederacy, doubtless because they were too bored to pay the rupee tithe. The rupee tithe. Yep, that's exactly what it is. And fleeting, then they were captured by the Kragans, so they claimed to be Doman refugees seeking asylum. Upon arriving in Eurasia, they made off with the scroll, and definitely in a vegetable safe passage to Gagne with Kasara's aid. That one's motivated as inscrutable as ever, but I digress. Furthermore, they were led by one Zakura Brightblood, about whom no small number of tall tales are told, regardless of their accuracy, there can be no doubt that she is a formidable opponent. For my part, I heard she's the most protective of the scroll, and keeps it on her person at all times, night and day. I heard that Zergard and her fellows rents a room in the balcony in the inn town famous for the hot spring baths, which is directly in Kagane. Although Jaggy managed to window the cove right out of front of flowing locks, and as she fancies herself a cup of tea, making the trip from the inn to the tea house at least thrice a day. 3 times a day? Are you serious? That is most enlightening, Captain Jaggy. Now, we must find a way to get our hands on the scroll before Zuko's clients arrive. But how? We could challenge her single combat, but Susugumi will not look kindly on that. Yeah. We must use stuff our advantage. We simply need a plan. Such a new tricks you've learned from your friends here. What more to get her herself to do to get herself sushi? I'm bloody starved. And what's up with these bleeding seagulls? Oh! Bloody genius, so am I reckon. Wow. Sounds easy enough. It was something else. Oh, that's so clever. This is great. Like, I kind of love it actually. Jackie, you. A well thought out plan, but it's pretty. A well thought out plan, but pretty big one too. I think we might get this. I think that plan might actually work, since the railings and the rooftop are a thing after all. So it's a matter of getting on the rope is the question, because getting up there isn't exactly easy to do, to be honest. Okay, so how do I? Oh. Wait. Ah, there we go. We go here. Go up here. Go up here. And... Hey, just gonna... Hey. There we go. Oh, this is perfect. There's a rainbow! Ooh! Good. That's... Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that plan actually worked out. That is so freaking brilliant. Like, for... This is brilliant. Alright. Let's see. What are we searching? Let's search here. Should I scour some more? Probably. Scouring it? Where is it? Oh. Oh, this is a oh. What a brilliant plan. What a brilliant plan. This is... This is a brilliant plan. This is actually brilliant. It kind of like I just did like... It kind of like I did a parkour. Parkour and Kagane. That's like, that's where my thought is anyway. Let's wait. Hello? The arbitration was by any measure a rousing success. That said, I have not seen so many in the others. I do hope all as well. Now that was some rum fun, if I do say so myself. As for the cove, I wouldn't fret. As not faking out if I dragged off to Ya, I feel on some Kagane's finer delicacies. Although you're right, Captain Jackie, in the meantime, pray show me the scroll. Oh, Jessica, I would see just what's that circle's mysterious employer covets, so... Yep. Here it is. Why is this... Are my eyes to be believed? The forbidden mantra of summoning? I have thought it's just a ghost story meant to strike fear in the heart shinobi's who would stray from their path. Forbidden summoning? I wouldn't know of a mantra from me and my own grandmom, but that sounds right dangersome. It is indeed, Captain Jackie. If the legend says that the summer's focus wanes for even a moment, a monstrous beast called forth by this mantra will not hesitate to devour him whole. Many years ago, it was a gift from our village to the King of Doma. Then it was sealed away to be used only for the most dire circumstances. But it was lost in chaos in the Garling invasion, never seen again. So, it has been sleeping in the Imperial Vault all these years. So, even this bleedy all-powerful summoner at the fingertips, the Doman, and still couldn't hold off the Empire? Because it wasn't all that cracked up to be, huh? Eh? On the contrary, we now have a chance to find out. Master Gei, who led the shinobi, deemed the risk too great and refused to employ it, even as our nation fell. When Master Geki closed his patrol, even then, or whether he had our countrymen's best interests at heart, I cannot say it though, although I would like to believe the latter. Nonetheless, it is clear that none in Garmul knew the scroll's true power, so it sat untouched until it was stoned by the Garland League at bidding some unknown master. Interesting. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Because I have no idea it was capable to summon like a very giant monster or something like that. Because that's something else entirely. Fred can't let you different. I press the crackers that bring the scroll back for them. And I have not said it that Jackie is a man of his weeds. Oh! After all, the scroll's been mentioned for 20-odd summer. No? Clearly no one suffered much. That is hardly the issue. The scroll is an ancient treasure. It belongs in Doma. But how about you to realize that, it belongs to this what thus found it. And that is the Kraken's. Gods, if he ain't a stubborn bastard. Krakens? Oh yeah. Gentlemen, must you make such a scene? After all, strictly speaking, this scroll belongs to either of you. Pardon? Kitsaru? Hi. Whatever you... Never mind. Thank you for guidance here. Be sure that scroll is safely returned to Doma. You have my gratitude. Wait, hold on. Wait. He just said that the scroll doesn't belong to either the two of you. Oh, Orbital, my dear, sweet, deluded Orbital. You grow ever dimmer by the day. Do you truly believe that I do what I do for you? I did say I was pulling the strings of this little puppet play, did I not? Very well. Allow me to put out words that even you can understand. This scroll belongs to Hikashi, to the master I now serve. Pardon? Oh. My mistake was in trusting Zuko and her lackeys. What I should have seen myself from the very start. Oh. Oh well. Live and learn, I suppose. In any event, I'd like to propose a simple transaction. You handed over the scroll, and I return your friends with their heads attached to their bodies. A fair trade, no? Um... Actually, let's keep it around, because why not? And boom, he's gone. Once a rogue, always a rogue, I reckon. And a sharp that one. That on the foot astray aren't the type to get boned so easily. This is... I'll admit, that was a funny one. Okay, I'll admit, that was interesting. I kind of find it, the Ninja Job questline is like a much better interesting one than it is with the, Samurai one, because you have these shinobis, and normal is just, and there's Kisara just go just strive and then say, hey, I went like in the simplest way as possible, and then shortly afterwards it just goes poof. They go poof and disappear. Stuff like that. Like, that's just perfect. It's just perfect. I'm sorry, I just... Kisara is an interesting character, and I love him so much. It's just... Kisara has to be one of the most interesting characters in Final Fantasy XIV so far. As for the job story quest, is the job quest line. So, let's go. Anyways, that will have to do. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. As you doubtless know, the Higashi appears to outsiders to be a land at peace. Beneath the surface, rivals warlords are ever scheming to undermine each other's power. In that sense, it is entirely without a possibility that one of them has to employ shinobi to gain a hidden advantage over his foes. But this is merely speculation. Try as I might, I was unable to cover any tangible evidence as to who might be behind these recent events. So it remains a mystery. What found master does that treacherous crow serve? Seriously? Your point? Do you... That's pretty... What? Honestly, he's kind of... He's kind of bluffing, but also kind of not. But also, something doesn't feel right. Doesn't sit well with me. Yuki, where are you? Back to the Isle of Bakano. Becco. I was just there like yesterday, or I was there like 2 days ago to finish my samurai quest, and there was that. And I was like, I was just there. I was just at an island to finish the samurai job quest. What kind of reason do I need to go back there for? Or... Let's save Jagging and his team, and so we can just move along. Alright, this is it. Who knows, man? We'll have to see. Wait, no. Aha, there we go. If anything... there's one of them. There is one of them. Trick attack. Woo! Alright, I'm unshackling one. A game of life and death. Alright. Primu Hamu. Stick to the shadows. Oh! This is not what I want. Okay, this was not part of the plan. I was just getting warmed up. I said there was no point in hiding anymore. Apparently not. There he is. There we go. Where's the last one? Do we need to go to rescue the last one? It just so happens to be a demanding one. Well, I guess there's nothing to it then. pay you well enough for this. That was rather interesting. That was rather interesting. Blade whirling through the air, blood watering the fields, shinobi fighting side by side, all for the sake of their dear friends. Would they be moving right? Moving sight? Moving key? Move to tears? Or here, move to tears? Or not? Pardon? Wait. The scroll? Yeah, I don't mind. So basically you broke your promise and altered the deal entirely. Great. What the hell? Who the... Incompetent fools, the lot of you. How long do you intend to keep me waiting for what? Is rightfully mine. Lord Hanzo, you could have come at a better time. You'll be happy now. I was just That's what you've been looking for. Behold! Oh! The face paint and the scars. Our hero is truly outdone himself this time. At long last, the ancient secrets of Hakanshu Nijutsu would be his. Due to Lord Hanzo, would the training begin? Lord Hanzo? Holy God! Silence, Wild. The bastard kids of Susuke of the shame deserve naught but a quick death. Good God, man! Well. A brood of dumb and dogs who call themselves shinobi used to brother Hanzo, the Hidden, 12th Lord of the Katagaki-shi clan. And you consider yourself fortunate I do not cut you down where you stand. And you call your petty trickster Jitsu? I spit on your Jitsu. Your existence brings dishonor to every true shinobi who ever lived. Yes, those in my clan, the original and true practitioners of art. I'm thankful I have more important matters to attend today. Enjoy what little remains of your miserable lives. Your time will come, and before you know it. Good. Forgive me, friends. Pray give me a moment to take in all we just saw. Is that the end of Katsaru? I hope not. I don't know where to even start. Katsaru killed up before our very eyes. The forbidden knowledge in the hands of this Hanzo who claims to hail the clan who founded our arts. Who harbors a grudge against Master Sasuke, and in turn, us, for reasons I scarcely can understand. Though it may come as no comfort, we can take heart in one matter. In truth, this royal Hanzo mill is but one half whole alone. It is all but worthless. The other half is simply tucked away in our village, far from our Hanzo's peering eyes, is sacred only to known elders, entrusted to me by that old hermit before I took my leave. Wish someone could share that knowledge without me as well. Warrant, the old hermit always did like better for some time. Still, I don't expect this Hanzo to live easily. What of the true nature grudge it holds against our founder of our village? It seems to deny border our obsession. Our person includes the Hill Kasagarashi clan. Princess Yuki, are you familiar with the name? I've read a history script. They achieved great renown for their exploit of the battle during the Age of Strength. It is said that a single Kagashi fought both the strength and skill of 1,000 lesser shinobi. Until one day, when a vengeful warlord razed their village to the ground, slung their knives in vain, slaughtering even wives and babes. The Kagashi on the battlefield too. They despair what unrealized, and glory is ended by any measure. If this one is true descent of the clan, and it stands the reason he will seek revenge those who betrayed his ancestors. But how is this connected to Sasuke? I cannot say. There's one thing I know, that I'm
not gonna stand idle while this Hanzo plunges our nation into another age of war. Over tomorrow to see if there's any more knowledge of the Kagashi to be had. I reckon I enjoy it. I'm not going to show my face and limbs until I got the goods and I came for my doubts. That said, needs to be stood all the bombs back home. Yeah. I honestly cannot believe this. I honestly don't know what to expect. I was kind of... That was... I don't know... I didn't... I was honestly just thrown... I was completely thrown off guard, for whatever the reason was. I was caught off guard. Whatever it was. It took me by surprise. Like, not realizing what was happening, and I was like... What? What just happened? Like, I wasn't paying attention. Goodness. But the others are not like the smile on the sun and rival outsiders. It seems we are our own for the time being. I reckon our friends have been in a bugger for a couple of random ducksies in this place. It's just having a bit of a muse with what this Hanzo on the prowl. It's best we keep our stabbers sharpened. Yep. Yep. That's for sure. Because you'll never know what happens. I mean, damn. Seeing Kasaru just like burned alive is like honestly, like I think he faked his own death again. I like to believe he faked his own death again because I don't know for sure. I'm not sure what will happen. But guess I'll have to say. Anyways, that was an interesting duty thing. I guess I guess I'll probably see you guys next time. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video for some interesting content and just having a laugh about it. And stick around for me being dumbstruck and not knowing what's gonna happen next, and it's... I guess I'll see you guys around? Sorry, around? I don't... Around? That's... no, that's... Next time, yeah. I'll see you guys, next time. Cheers! Alright. Where is a mild expression of mild concern? Orbo got back not long ago, mumbled about his trip to the village was on Vento, then dragged his beater cases up somewhere or northward to look at the ground all the while. Jacka knows how to read the cove. It's impossible the boy ain't right these days. He's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Is there a waterfall in these parts by chance? Look for about Haran's flight. Maybe it's somewhere at least? Oh. It's the music from the fight of Nidhogg. Or something like that. Yeah, it is. Crazy. There he is. Is that Orbo? Look at me, the lad had almost lost his bloody mind. Yeah, that's Orbo, I think. What are you doing, man? Then why are you, like, staying on waterfall like that? I mean, you like the waterfalls, so I guess it shouldn't be that too obvious? From the waterfall, not in it. I returned to my village, fully expected to be punished for a deception chastised for my failure to perform my duty. Instead, I was greeted as a hero, the honorable shinobi who slew the villainous Kasaru who traitor to our village and country. Oh, it is all a lie. Matsugai was the traitor, but not for Katsu. But it is at the foul deeds he performed in the service to his final master. My eyes would have been forever blinded to the truth. I thought nothing of it. You're really too serious for your own good, Lord. Look what I can tell you a story. Once upon a time, well, maybe not so long ago, there was a dimmer mort by the name Madala, the captain of the Yellow Jackets, who was always more style than substance, if you want me. Long story in short, Drusilla and me did ourselves a good deed, but the last took good credit for herself. Did part of me resent it? Sure, I got my feelings as any other cove, but people got in our business, including this Kasara rogue. I reckon, indeed, people like her. To stand in the light meant to claim glory, while I played our trade in the dark. Millia may have not done the deed, but since then, they say she's a new woman, doing all that she can be hero that people believe her to be. In not so many ways, I guess what I'm saying is, rather than clouting yourself in the knob about glory you feel you don't deserve, why try not live up to the person your friends would have you yet to be? Got to wonder. Master Sasuke. That helps understanding our foe and the grudge he bears. So secret. No records were ever left. An heir to Master Sasuke's legacy. I mean, sure. I ain't Shinobi, but I would know this Sasuke from a hole in the ground. But I'm coming with you. If no other reason, I'm dying for the change of old scenery. For sure, I guess. Yep. Let's go then. This is... Wait. This is the Plume Spring? Oh, that is Plume Spring. Dang. How did I not miss this spot? I didn't take a look around this place much. I guess it makes sense. All for the more reason. So this is the old hermit? Kanui. Words of alignment. Oh. Oh. Niggas entire rhino beetle and claw the domin. Oh. Okay. Me being embedded in him, she sure likes prattling. Jackie, come on, man. You have to respect the elders, please. Huh? So not what you were hoping for, huh? I guess it can't be held at... I guess it can't be held, I guess. Should I turn the name on or should I leave it off? I guess I'll never know. Having the names on is always hard to... It's hard to do. It's really hard to click on people. So it's better I just turn the name on with ease or clicking. But even then, But even then, it wasn't... But even then, it wasn't enough. Back at Divide deals unexpected damage with a potency of 300. It's a 3-yard. It's a range of 3 yards. Alright. Let's get this over with then. This is... What? Alright, that was... It kind of feels unfair fighting as someone who's like below, like 4 levels below me. That's just... It kind of feels unfair to fighting enemies like... There's like... That their level's like 4 below... More... 4 levels below than yours. It didn't make sense. So it just didn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I kinda wish it does. Jeez, I could not handle that noise. Alright. Screw in. Returning. So Jackie... Interesting, so Jackie stayed. That makes sense either way. So assess this gay secret mission you wish to hear of. My boy? What was it if I remember? Oh, it's so long ago. Once upon a time in Higashi, the time they called the Age of Strife, there lived a man named Hanzo. Hanzo the First, leader of the Keiashi clan. He crafted a summoning mantra of a terrifying power. The many warriors did covet this power, that they might well to unify the warring states under their rule. Hanzo would hear nothing of it. Time and time again, he turned out the prestigious poaches untold riches, declaring that the mantra will be used only in defense. His record knowledge on a single scroll and sealed away from far from the eyes of man. Sometime later, a vagabond came to Garagashi. After the village nursed him back to health, he explained that he fled across the sea from the land of Doma to escape the reign of a tyrant. So that was that Hanzo the First, moved deeply by the traveler's story, called upon Susei, his most trusted protege, to carry the forbidden knowledge across the Ruby Sea and bring freedom to the people of Doma. So Hanzo used the mantra for defense. That's incredibly powerful. That's incredibly powerful. Like, extremely powerful. It's almost as if he's a demigod or some sort. But good golly, I guess that would explain it. Because that would explain his patience. Sasuke wielded the power but once. Such was its power. In a matter of moments, the tyrant's army crumbled before its might, and the Doman people at last knew freedom. But Sasuke felt that his job was not yet done. He resolved to remain in Doma and establish the village here, so that he might train his new countrymen to carry on his legacy and pass the art Nijitsu to future generations. That is the untold story of our village's origins. As for the Forbidden Mantra, for those by whose power Doma's freedom was won, who can say why our ancestor feared it so? All that we know that he was not content merely to seal the scroll away, but took his blade in hand and sliced it clean in two. One presented as offering to the king of Doma in the celebration and nation's newfound freedom, and the other sealed away in his village, our village, never again to see the light of day. As I suspected as much, Master Sasuke was no deserter, no traitor nor deserter, but shinobi of honor. Even at the time, it is said that Hansel the First told none other than Sasuke's true mission, though unfortunately it is a little surprise that today, centuries later, his descendants see Sasuke as a little more than a traitor who stole away their greatest treasure and fled to the foreign land. Well, sorry to interrupt your electricity's little brittle, but the princess got here news to share, and I'm afraid ain't good a variety. Horrible. We must move quickly. Our men of field report that the Kagurashi clan mustered their forces in full, and means to march on Doma. No doubt Hanzo has figured out where the other half of this scroll lies. There's no time to lose. We must turn at once and prepare to defend the village. Well, this is... Well... Sasuke has dawned and delivered the news to the elders. Meanwhile, Prince Yusuke makes the Furubi see to look out for the Kazgashi's army approach. We know not the size of the foe's army, nor their strength. Both are formidable, then some. Suffice it to say, it would be tested as never before. What time we have, I implore you to devote yourself to training as if our very lives depended on it. For surely they do. Tenji Jin. Alright. That's cool. Huh. That's a much, I'll say, that's a much better explanation for the Hanzo character, and why was the scroll in 2, and why does he wield such a powerful mantra. Like powerful. It's honestly, Hanzo, this has to be one of the terrifying characters that ever lived, and more or less he's just. I mean, he might have accidentally he might have gotten rid of Kasaru, even though we are unsure that he vanished or whatnot. Though, it might be a while, I guess. But I think Kasaru isn't dead. I just don't think. He might have faked his death once, but I'm pretty sure he faked it again. As if that hasn't happened. As if that hasn't stopped him before, so... Oh, nothing to it then. Nothing to it. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye. When clans collide. This is it. Oh boy. Oh hey, I got 2 million gil now. Sweet. 8. I should probably keep doing those Dewey roulettes while I'm at it. I should probably do some crafting too while I'm at it. If I have if I devote myself time to do those, but I need to do the relic weapons first, because those are on the list. But getting those jobs, getting most of these jobs to 80 is what really important. Trembling with that excitement and trepidation. Comes from the step. Knowing him as being intelligent, he would not. As if... Jackie? As if I would never do that. Nama retreats. Accept duty? Yep. It's time. Hello? Are you what I think you are? Hanzo. Oh yeah. I know I'm not that stupid. I had a feeling that you were him all along. Your point? So... You're far, far too clever, my friend. Far, far too clever. Oh, really? The two tomes. The two scroll. Oh. Hmm? Incredible. They're so fearsome, their fluffy ears so terrifying, their sharp protruding teeth, their eyes grasp the horror. Kasaru? You! I killed you! I knew he wasn't dead. I thought you're sharper than that, my friend. There is some resemblance around the eyes, I'll admit, but the real me is so much more handsome. The Lord Ring is dumbfounded, so sternly proud of his precious fourth mantra. Never in a million years did it occur to that my master Gagi had smashed the same technique, a technique he imparted to me. Oh, and those lovely creatures thumping about didn't give away. The scrolls you had were quite fake. I couldn't very well let the forbidden knowledge fall in the wrong hands, now could I? Oh, you were succeeding in killing my mirror? You did try to kill me. I really didn't appreciate that. Well, poor little chick. You always end up doing the dirty work, don't you? Why not? But this time, at your side, like not the horrible then or some to-kill rogue, but the most stylish lethal shinobi in this run has ever seen. Let's say we cut this self-important stuff up down to size. Hell yeah. You dare mock me? Your breath brings misspelling. Your every breath brings shame to the ancestors of our art. My ancestors, you will pay for your insolence. Come! Wait for it. Let the show begin, and it will be a happy ending for you. You don't know the word you're calling yourself shinobi. Ooh. Let's bring this guy over here. You cannot strike what you cannot see. Bonus Sean. I have a bad feeling about this. Mirror console. This is... Oh, this is rather unfortunate. Oh my gosh. God. Unlucky. Yes. There's
You are clearly not. You both clearly not. Prove it unfair before my might. I think I need to get rid of that. Woo! Whoa! He transformed into it. Honestly. This is so... You call that ninjutsu? Witness the true skill of master. Just die already, you unworthy mongrels. Whoa! Whoa! Get away from those. I cannot fail to the likes of you. No, that wasn't very smart, was it? No, that wasn't very smart, was it? Katsura, you... You crazy goon. You've come far, my Logitech. I dare say you could teach the dim one a lesson or two. Spare orbital details. I have a reputation to uphold. After all, it was exhilarating to fight on the same side for once. We really should do it again sometime. Till we meet again. Exit our hero, stage right. Really? You're just walking away from that? What's this you say? Katsuru still lives? I know the slipper has another trick up his sleeve. All that ends well is well, eh? Seems like Katsura was right when being called after all. Reckon you're lucky to have a friend like him. Lucky? For all the trouble he put us through, I would sooner have 1,000 arch enemies. You're pleased to know that we made a short work of Kenshu's army. I just realized there was mostly smoke and mirrors. It were long before we milled what's left of them. Honestly, it's kind of crazy. Fake. That means... Curse it all! That confounded crow! Sure, I've been out of bed, haven't you, lad? No, if you don't mind, I'll be taking the false scroll back with me to Limsa. At the house, I couldn't whittle the difference. All shouted and kragans, they didn't like to know any better. It was an honor to lend my blade to your cause. I wish I could cut down a few more Hans's henchmen. But, oh well, I suppose one can't have it all. Now, Mr. Her... Hells, I forgot Akiri! The poor fills one of terror. And the run-ups... I don't look afraid. Must be off, friends. Bye! And more to keep you on your toes, I'll give her that. With that, I'd be best man do Beatrice as well. Then I too shall take my leave. My friends, it was ever an honor to fight by your side. If you're not hurrying to return adventures, I would have a word with you. Meet me at the storehouse upon your return to Nisoka. Okay. Okay. That was not... Alright. That was fun. Let's... Yeah, we might as well. We might as well return. Since there's not much else to do here anyways. Was it Wangport? Yeah, it is Wangport. I just don't want to forget it. I was like, I could have... I mean, Kazara isn't... I knew Kazara wasn't dead because if it were for my experience, if you know him long enough, he has smoke mirrors. He has a mirror Kazara because why not? Because he does it all the time. We'll just retrieve it. Alright. We're back here, Orwell. I've been reflecting on recent events. I complained on what it means to walk a path of shinobi. I know you to be complaintive sort of well, so I will share you with my thoughts. Okay? When I first came to Orisia, I thought of only to fulfill a duty entrusted to me by elders. It was no extension to save my sole purpose in life. Many you, learning the truth Master gave for Katsuro, these experiences changed me. In the end, I forsake my duty in the favor of following my own heart. I faced my own master in combat and slew him for his treachery. Even after that, I remained here urged to follow my own sense of duty. But even though I believe the path I had chosen, my heart of hearts is part of me unsure. Is my true home not of my village? Is my true duty is not to the brothers and sisters I left behind? I've pondered time and again the story of Master Sasuke told by the old hermit, but alas, it is clear to me. Master Sasuke could have returned home after freeing people of Doma from the Iron's ring. In fact, one can say it was duty to do so. Instead, he chose to remain there and founded the village where I was raised. This was not his duty, at the very least. Not the duty that tasked to him by his master, Hanzon the First, but rather the cause he took up his own accord. In a sense, I cannot blame the descendants of Kanagashi from viewing him as little more than dishonorable renegade of worthy of scorn. Nevertheless, Master Sasuke is willing to forsake his legacy and the recognition of his people to follow a path that he truly believed in. I have no intention of abandoning my village entirely, but I too will follow in my ancestors' footsteps in my own humble way. My first mission I give myself to track down Kansaro and bring this stolen scroll back to the village where it belongs. He is an ever-elusive bird. The task would not be easy, but I welcome the challenge.
Forgive me, Drusilla. I have rumbled on enough. Proving yourself to be true shinobi. More than a fact, more than that, a true friend. I look forward to the day when we can stand together once more. Hey! Hey! You did the bow this time. It took him months. It probably took him months to, sort all this out. So... against the ninja. Okay. So... I'm gonna go ahead. So what does this... okay, so what does this button do? Temporarily converts each 3 mantras to Nitshu actions. Executing one of these actions convert remaining mantras into different Nitshu actions until all 3 parts executed, or the Tenji Gen effects expired. Oh, interesting. Effect ends upon moving. I have to test that one out. I have to know if that was the... I have to test something out first. I guess these 3 mods might do the trick. Actually, these 2 will do. How long is the cooldown? 120 seconds, so it's not... it's a pretty big, big cooldown. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, you have to do it really, really fast. Oh, you have to do it really, really fast, too. Oh, you have to do it really, really fast too. Holy crap. I didn't think it would take this long. I didn't think it was gonna be that short. 6 seconds is really, really short cast. Cool. Alright, that's cool. Cool. So anyways, visor, there we go. Alright, this will have to do for now, guys. Yeah, these are also like 6 seconds. You have to be really, really quick on it. It's kind of similar to the Tenji Gen cast. It just makes a whole ton of sense too, I guess, in a way. Even though it's a rather... it's an interesting, how it actually plays out. Speaking of... do I need to sort stuff out? I probably should. Yeah, I probably should. I just need to do something... I need to do something about these weapons because I can't keep all these in my inventory for a long time, so I need to do something about it firsthand. So anyways, what do we got? So we got a summoner and a scholar. Can both of these like level up at the same time or something? Oh, they can, because both of them are... I kind of shared a connection to the Arcanist. If that is the case. Yeah, it's Arcanist. Both of them are... I kind of shared the same job before Arcanist. Similarly. That's so cool. If that happens, if that is really the case, I'm not sure what to do next, to be honest. Okay, so, let's go, let's go to Gridania, because, I figured that's the only place I need to go. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my content as far as everyone else knows of, and I will probably see you guys next time, and stay tuned. Peace. Hold on a sec. Good. There we go. Alright. This should do enough. Okay. I will see you guys next time.